Thank you. Okay. Well, hello. Welcome back to Rustic Root Farms. Well, the field we was looking at. Let me just start this up. He doesn't want to sell. I have no idea why. He hasn't touched it for over a year. But we did exchange $56,000. A lot of money, and you'll see exactly why. If I just pull into here, obviously he's had some joyriders in his fields, but it's just, for some reason, he hasn't touched these. So let's have a look. Oh, what was that? Oh, look, just look at, wow. Okay. Yeah, no wonder he sold us this field. He was saying that, you know, they've only been targeting the beet fields. They haven't been targeting any other fields, but just look at this. Wow, it goes all the way down there. Wow, whoever's been driving around in this. So this is the field we brought off of him. Because he was saying that this field, every time he puts beets in it, he does get joyriders coming around and doing this to his field. I mean, what we're on about doing, we are on about getting a camera put up, and we are going to have a sign saying that there is a camera, so hopefully it does deter people. I would say I'll go and plant some corn, but at the moment my partner is out in the big Great Plains cedar, or planter, and she's currently seeding some sunflowers for the contract she's got on, which is fantastic. She's out, you know, working, doing her thing. So yeah, we brought this field, so I'm gonna have to get the cultivator. Oh, my phone's vibrating. I'll just check this message and I will get back with you. Okay, so just got off the phone. It was my partner. She messaged me saying call me, so I had to call her. She knows I was over here. She knows we brought this field. I wasn't expecting to buy this field. I thought I was going to buy the one over there, but yeah, didn't want to sell it. So we've got. He didn't want to sell the small one. He's not touched for a season, but he wanted to sell this one. It just blows my mind. Probably because it's right near the road. It's difficult to get implements down that side. I don't know. But the delivery has been made. Let's just get in. My partner is now already at the farm. She's taken them off the loader, or off the semi that brought them. Just want to make sure I don't catch anybody that's walking down here. No, well, they're fine. Alright, so yes, the harvester has turned up, and our new Fiat tractor, well, it's not new, it's second hand. So is the harvester. You know, we don't really want to be buying new. We brought a brand new John Deere tractor, that cost us enough. So yeah, so my partner's currently over there. She did say she's left the cedar, oh, should I say over at the field she's currently doing, which is fine. You know, she's not too far away. She obviously walked. I could have really walked, to be honest. It's only there going. But let's go and have a look at our new purchases. New machinery for us, but second hand. So let's see how they get on. The Fiat tractor that we did buy is around, I want to say, 180 horsepower, something like that. The second most powerful tractor that we have. Let's just turn this way. And the harvester is a oh, okay, we've already dealt with those weeds. Is a John Deere. Like I was saying, it's not a massive capacity harvester. It only holds like, I think it's like just over 4,000 in grain. But you know, we're just steady farming. Oh, I see a bit of green. And we take our time, we get things done. Oh, look at that John Deere. Like I said, it's not a big harvester. And it's not a massive tractor. It is second hand. Whoa! Good job I quickly slammed my brakes on. Oh, it's not my partner's moved that tractor. Fair enough. Okay. Alright, let's go have a look. Our new purchases. They're new for us, but they are second hand. Actually, no, I won't shut this door because I'll bring the harvester in here. Alright, so we did buy a John Deere harvester and a Fiat tractor. As you can see, it's not a massive harvester. The John Deere W330, just over a 4,000 tank capacity on it to hold grain. As you can see, it's had a bit of body work on the back from the paint work. You can see little flecks here and there. But overall, you know, what do you expect? It is second hand. You know, there's a couple of blemishes in the paintwork. You know, it is second hand. You know, it's come from a different farm. But overall, fantastic purchase for us to replace the stolen forestry. Unfortunately, we don't have a corn header for it. But, you know, we do have the Capello for the class that's in there, the class Dominator. So, we're all sorted there. And to replace our other Fiat, we did buy a slightly higher horsepower one in the Fiat 180/90 DT Turbo. We're at about 180 horsepower, there or thereabouts. It does have the hydraulic back, which, well, the back lift, which I think is absolutely fantastic. We actually paid to get that changed. It would have cost us a lot of money. There's a bit of dirt on it, a little bit of rust here and there. It does have the original front weights, which surprises me. The seller wasn't sure if we could find two of them, but they've obviously managed to find all the weights. He said two of them was, well, he couldn't find them on his farm, but he's managed to find them, which is good. Overall, not a bad purchase. Looks like it's got some new parts. Obviously, tried to they have restored it just to sell it on, obviously. Otherwise, using it and then they just didn't need it. But, you know, it's definitely got a lease of life on our farm. He did say, well, this has been serviced, it's all up to spec, which is fantastic. Same as the seller for the John Deere W330. They've all been serviced and definitely well maintained. But I need to head over and get our cultivator out, and we're going to cultivate our new field. Get rid of those awful tire marks that are all over that field. And we're going to use our new tractor. The old Fiat 180/90 DT Turbo. Looking forward to this. Okay, let's get this door closed. There we are. Alright, so this is the inside of the Fiat. You know, nothing special, nothing fantastic. It is an old tractor. But a lot of horsepower for what it is. Let's get the key. Let's get it started up. There we go. Look. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely fantastic tractor. Right, let's take the brake off. There we go. Right, let's listen to that. You can just feel the power on the pedal. Oh, what a beautiful tractor this is. Whoa, it's got a lot of grunt, a lot of pull. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, it's an old tractor, but geez, it doesn't half have some power. Right, so, okay, my partner must have been in here. Okay, right, so let's reverse in. Let's go get this cultivator. There it is. Let's get it connected. We are in. Let's get that cable pushed in. There we go. Right. So the way I came from that field, I think we'll go that way. Don't want to be hauling this really down the road. So I think that'll probably be the best option. Let's get in. Let's just get that door shut. There we go. Just click that latch back down so the door doesn't swing open. Right. The seller did say this latch can be a bit dodgy. The door will swing open. When you close the door, you have to make sure that latch is put down if the door swings open. But other than that, absolutely fantastic purchase. I think we've done well. I found this. My partner found the John Deere harvester, which was the most important. My partner didn't look really especially happy with me. We're supposed to be looking at harvesters, and there's me looking at tractors. She didn't see the funny side of it, but I wasn't being funny. I literally wanted to buy a tractor to replace the Fiat. You know, we found another Fiat with 180 horsepower, or just over, and I can definitely tell there's 180 horsepower under this thing. Right, so let's check. Okay. I can just feel the power in this tractor. It is beautiful. Really am enjoying this tractor. You know, we don't need to go out and buy all brand new machinery like we did the John Deere. When we've got farmers that are selling beautiful machinery like this, absolutely just blows my mind. You know, other farms don't have a use for them. Our farm definitely does. So let's turn around. Just make sure no traffic's coming. Don't normally get traffic coming down here very often, if not at all. But just thought I'd take this way. Okay, from my excitement, I took the wrong turning. So, I need, no, don't you jackknife on me. Let's reverse this properly. Make sure no traffic's coming. Just can't connect that way. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's get this swung around the corner. Too busy talking. Right. There we go. So, slightly distracted with this machine. I'm losing my way. Right, so let's head on down to that field. We'll get it cultivated. Oh, just listen to the power of this tractor. Just absolutely beautiful. That's my partner just messaging me, probably seeing if I've got here. Alright, so here is our new field. Swing in, it's right near his farm. This little farmhouse is there. So let's get that lowered down. There we are. Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's get this field cultivated. Oh, this thing is just pulling this with ease. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Right, so we'll get this done and possibly get potatoes put in it. I don't know, I'm not sure yet with what our friend was saying with root crops in here, but we are going to have a camera put up. We are going to have a sign saying there is a camera. So hopefully we don't get that happening when we have a crop of ours in here. So let's make sure we don't cultivate any of his... I don't think I'm too happy. We're supposed to be doing this field we just brought off of him. Okay, so I'm just going to need to pull into the road for a moment. Okay, we're all clear. There we are. There we go. Let's get that lifted up. Get this headland done so we are out the way of traffic. Don't really want to obstruct any traffic. There we are, cruise control on, cultivator down, and away we go. This thing is really just pulling this with ease, no problems at all. Absolutely fantastic. Still can't believe, you know, we have people around here that do this. It's just, oh dear, really is bad, you know. It's a beautiful little place. Nice little piece. Okay, there's our field. Let's lift that up. Swing around. The power of this tractor just is astonishing. Let's get that down. And let's carry on. Let's get this done. Get this crop cultivated in. It will give us the benefit of having another fertilizer stage with all this being cultivated into the ground, which is a major benefit for us. You know, I really do feel bad for my friend, but you know, just these tracks, just people just driving around in the fields. I just don't see why they do it, you know. We have a hard time farming as it is. Let's get that put down. But so far, we're doing fantastic. This tractor is definitely proving its worth already. We've only just got it, and we've already got it out and going to work, which is brilliant. Seems to be pulling this the cultivator like a dream. Like it's not even on the back of it. No straws at all. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so either later on or possibly tomorrow, I think my partner's going to want those potatoes planted. So yeah, I've got to get our other field full of corn, got to get that planted. I won't bore you with that. I'll get that planted off of camera, off of the vlog. You've seen me plant enough corn now to last you a lifetime. So later on today I will get the corn planted. It's going to take a while. We also need to look at getting this field planted as well. It might possibly need some lime on it. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll get there, we'll get it done. There we are. Crops in that field. Swing around. Just trying to straighten out a touch. Okay, there we go. Let's flip that lever down. There we are. Right, so doing a fantastic job getting this done. In record time, 180 horsepower. This thing is running like a dream. You wouldn't think it's a second-hand machine the way it's running. They did have it serviced. It cost us a fair amount of money, in all honesty, But yeah, definitely worth it. Just another powerful machine we can use to run the cultivator, because you know, all we had last time was the shunter that could pull this thing. And now we've got 2 tractors that have the horsepower to do it. We've got this, and we of course have our John Deere. So, oh, just a little piece over there. We'll have to go over there and get that little piece. If you've watched my vlogs long enough now, you know I am a bit OCD. I can't leave a little piece. I've got to get it. Okay, so not much left of this field at all. This tractor's pulling this like an absolute dream. And I know I've probably said this about 7 times. You know, we can't really give the harvester a run out until harvest time. Small capacity, but it is a decent harvester, and obviously it's better and newer than the forestry that we had that was unfortunately stolen, which is a bit of an upset. And I'm still salty about that, but you know, the benefit is we did manage to get a replacement. We brought in a John Deere from the insurance money, so that is always a good thing. Let's just check that. Down we go. So that is always one good thing. Still, let's have a look now. Just get the air going under the old legs. My legs are getting a bit cold. There we go. Right. Not bad at all. I'm just saying, just thinking to myself, it is nice to have, you know, 2 tractors that are now powerful enough to pull this cultivator. And then we'll have to go over there and get that. That really is bugging me. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go get that now, because that really is bugging me, just over there taunting me, just dangling in the field. There we go. Just listen to the grunt of the engine of this. Are you ready? Listen to this. Just sounds absolutely beautiful. Oh, another message from my partner. Probably saying, where am I? I'm sure she knows I'm cultivating this field. I think she does. I'm sure I told her. I do have a pretty poor memory though. That's why my partner works in the office and does most of them things. Let's get that down. Let's get this field prepped and ready. I am going to have to go over. I forgot to ask if this field did need a little bit of lime, but you know, obviously it's a bit late now. Already cultivated in, so I think I'll just have to wait until after. We've put some crop in and then harvested it, then ploughed it in. Okay, let's get this last little piece. There we are. Let's lift that up. Let's fold it up. And we'll just drive around, have one final check. Just want to make sure that no piece was left. That's the OCD in me kicking in. Okay, let's get out and have a quick look over here. No, we managed to get down the edge there nicely without hitting the tree, which is fantastic. Just get in. And let's just close that door. Push that latch down. Head over here. I do believe there was a little piece that I missed over here. Yes, there was. Okay. Alright, I'm getting used to these levering now. So the cultivator should be down. Yep, there we go. Look at me getting used to this tractor already. Okay, there we are. Should be folding up. Yep. Okay, so power-wise, you know, I was a little bit worried it has just enough power. But it's obviously proven me wrong, as all these tractors do. And I bet our friend probably looking out of his window saying, wow, it's out there already cultivating the field, he's only just brought it. But you know, we mean business, we've got fields, we want to turn them over as quick as we can, get a profit, you know, aim of the game, that's farming. You know, this is our living. And if we can, we want to get it seeded as soon as we can. Gonna have to have a word with my friend about when the last time this was lined. Okay, but a bit late now, so I think what we'll do is after this harvest, we will get some lime spread on most of our fields, because I think some of our fields will need a spread of lime. So we're going to head back to the farm. We'll get these implements washed off. My partner will probably still be... Wow, look at those weeds. A lot of weeds. Wow, okay. So I think... Wow, look at all those weeds. We normally get them just growing in patches. Yeah, I think after next harvest, we're going to have to get some lime chucked down on the fields. Just try and get some more nourishment back into them, because that is a lot of weeds. Jeez. Wow, just look at all those weeds. Surrounding the whole field. We don't normally get that many weeds. Okay. Gee, that is a lot of weeds. We're going to be using a lot of herbicide. Alright, so what we'll do is bolt this up. We'll get this washed off screen. But I've really... Let's just turn this off. We'll get out and let's just close this door. There we go. Push the button in. There we go, so the latch shuts. What a fantastic tractor. We just got it. And we've already put it to work with a cultivator. Absolutely did a fantastic job pulling this thing and powering. I mean, powering through, pulling this is definitely not an easy feat. This did it absolutely fantastic. I definitely think the previous owner finding the two front additional weights definitely helped keep the front on the ground. But I mean, just look at this. I mean, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. I'm really glad, you know, these turned up. It definitely does help us out, as I've said previously. I mean, having another big tractor that can help shift this cultivator around and get some more work done is definitely a big help. You know, we do have the other small tractors that can do the odd thing, but this thing, I mean, really, really handy to have on the farm. And then as soon as harvest starts, we've got our new second-hand John Deere W330. So yeah, I need to get this put in that storage. Let's get in and let's get the key. Oh, I've just dropped the key on the floor. There we go. Let's just pick it up. There we go. Alright, so let's get the key put in. There we are. Okay, so we do need to get it set up with our fields. It does have a... Just get out. I believe it does have a starfire on it. Yes, it does. Okay, so we can get our fields inputted in here. It's currently still on the old farmer's field, as you can see. But yeah, overall, oh, there's a couple of stains there on the console, as you can see. A couple of marks here and there. But overall, not a massive harvester. You know, we don't really need a massive harvester. Right, let's just take the brake off. There we go. So, yeah, you know, small harvester, compact, does the job for us. It's got the power, and it's newer. It cost a fair amount of money, I must admit, but definitely worth it. Okay, right, so I'm not used to judging this at all, so I think I will edge my way around. Alright, this is a little wider than the Force-Rit, so definitely gotta watch out. Okay, I don't want to hit the Thunder Creek fuel tank. Well, we're getting a little close to the old fuel tank down the side here. Just gotta be really careful. So this harvester does have a fair few scratches on it, you know, and as you've seen earlier, blemishes in the paintwork. But overall, it was the cheapest option we could have got. There was another John Deere harvester, but yeah, okay. I think the wall's just a little bit. I think that'll do. Let's just get out and have a look. Wow, look how close that is. I've reversed this harvester. I'm proud of myself. Through here, through all these, and parked it down the side there. We have a Class Dominator and a John Deere W330 harvester. Let's get in, let's get the key, let's get all this turned off. Later on tonight, I'll probably come out, I'll get all of our fields set into this machine. And it's going to take me a while to figure that out. I'll probably have to ring up services, they can help me out how to figure all that out. But hopefully it's pretty easy to get the hang of. But let's take the key, let's get that turned off. But like I was saying, I will have to come out here later on tonight and just squeeze through there and get all of our details of our fields. Ooh, let's just jump in here into the computer, because if you look at this, our Class Dominator, there is no screen or nothing. You know, we have to use pen and paper and write down what we've done, you know, the count that we have in the back, the weight. And to have a John Deere with a screen, it's absolutely fantastic. And the header isn't that big, so we don't really need a header trailer for it, because it's literally just going to be staying this side of the fields anyway. But, you know, it is a shame about all of our machinery that got stolen. But, you know, to be able to get the money from the insurance, to be able to get in another harvester, and, of course, that Fiat tractor is brilliant. We have had the door fixed. We did get a new lock on it, and it is a bigger lock. It's a Magna lock. So, good luck to anybody trying to get in that one. Unless they literally rip through the door, they're not gonna get in. Yeah. I'm gonna have to also go online. I'm gonna have to order some cameras, get them sorted. I'll get them put up over there in that field, so we can keep our eye on that field. Hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing happens. Well, that's going to be the end for this vlog. You saw our new second-hand machinery that we got. They're not massive, they're not big, they're pretty old, but to us, they're brand new, and it's good to have them on the farm, and that, I'm very impressed with that Fiat. Did a fantastic job. But that is the end of this vlog. If you did enjoy it, as always, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and until then, I will see you all real soon here on Rustic Root Farms. See you all soon.